Yo!
Wait. um. Fuck.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Hi guys, welcome to the 15th episode of Gaming Gamers. Yes, we are still somehow talking about video games. It's parang naging like 20% video games and like 80% our shit. Malang. But it's good. I like it. I like it. But we are gonna talk about video games. But before we start, I am Andren John Bernardo. Yes, forever opener. The mga headliners. I just had a show. It was great, pare. After 12 minutes of solid material, Red brought the house down with an hour and a half of material, and fuck, that was a great show. And let's just say I got handsomely paid for 12 minutes. Oh my god, I got this much of money in 12 minutes, which proves that Red really loves me. So yay. With me is Giselle Nicolas. Introduce
Wait.
yourself.
Yung Jerry Manlupak, yun ba yung character mo?
Oh my god, I forgot to change my fucking name.
No, I was gonna say, para maybe you should change your name para yung mga tao searching for you on like other they're just gonna see Jerry Manlupak tapos they're gonna search for it. Tapos makakita sila isang guy na wife beater na nakaupo sa ilalim ng rambutan na nasa
I
duyan. Jerry
forgot to change my fucking name. I'm sorry. That was really unprofessional of me. Because me and Red do this. Okay, plug time. Me and Red do this DDS podcast, but it's a satire. We're not really. We act stupid the whole live stream to prove that DDS people are dumb. So that makes it okay, diba, Giselle?
That's the problem, eh. Because the dumb TDS people are just gonna think these guys are great.
Yeah, dude. May mga nagko-comment, yay tatay with the fist. Like, fucking, this is gross.
Okay.
This is fucking gross.
No, I just want people to see your name mo so they can search your.
Can you change it? Okay, I'll log out and log in.
No. You just press yung ano. Can I change it ba? I can change your names.
Yeah, just change my name. Yeah.
Oy,
So,
tingnan mo, dapat makita yung Bernardo lang yung importante eh. Teka na. Yeah. I want, biglang dumami, di ba? Pag nakita na, uy, online si Jerry Manlupak sa ibang podcast. Pero, mga
Koya, grabe, sarap maging DDS, Koya. Oh, yeah. I use that voice.
Okay, River,
River, go.
plug your DDS. Joke lang. Plug your. Hi.
Wait, we're plugging in the beginning now? Is that what we're doing?
No, we're just Yeah, we could plug in, we should plug in the beginning habang may tao pa. Kasi by the end, it's really
No
just
one's
us.
I guess the only thing I have to plug is weird, but like the only thing I have to plug is from my own personal podcast. I still have that episode up. Um, go check out "Don't Be Mean" with River Cruz, and I have a podcast about burning out during the pandemic. That's not the whole podcast, just the one episode. All the other podcasts talk about like Batman and shit. All right, that's about it.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty
How
cool.
about you, Giselle?
Everybody,
By the way, your mic's not plugged in. I think it's still your laptop mic.
God fucking damn it. It's plugged in, pero it
But it's not
flickers.
plugged in. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's your cable. Mine's like that too.
Hello?
There. Much,
Hello.
much
There we
better.
go.
Okay, sige.
River, your mic is a bit low. You know, this is the shit that we should have done.
Dude, no, this is part of the live experience.
This
man.
is
Hell yeah, I like that.
We're showing that we're human too. We make mistakes, but we roll with it because we're the gaming gamers.
Hell yeah.
I love that we can hear the podcast.
Hello. Mag-filibuster muna kayo habang
So, River, how you doing, man? Like, fuck. It's kind of weird. Like, you shared my poster, but you didn't
Yeah.
watch my show. How
You know why?
selfish
Because
are
I'm
you?
broke.
How
I'm broke as fuck.
fucking selfish are you, man? You could have just not bought the fucking Shin
Nah,
Megami
dude.
Tensei shitty game and just watch me, pare. Do 12
Dude,
minutes of dick jokes.
if your stand-up show could like make me question my
No.
moral choices, then maybe I would watch. I'm joking. No, I don't know. I feel bad for not watching, but yeah,
No, I'm just joking. Fucking, I wouldn't spend fucking 350 to watch two fat men.
dude, you are
Do
worth
fucking
at least 300, man. Give yourself a
Hell yeah.
break. I'm
Hell yeah.
joking.
Hell yeah.
But
Is this
I guess yeah, it's on.
It's
Okay.
on.
Sige.
There we
Go,
go. There's the money. There's the money maker.
Okay, okay.
Oh, Giselle.
We talking about weekends. What's going on? Do we even
Oh,
Let
start
me
the
let me
podcast
do
yet
let me
properly?
do my plugs lang. Let me do my
Go ahead,
plug.
go ahead. Do your plugs.
To you, to the one person watching. Hello. You should go to Pen Lab. You should go to Tapas.
Yes. Yeah.
You should go to Another Green World and subscribe to all of those channels. And you should read yung Hiwaga comics. It's really fucking good. Okay? I put too much at stake for it not to be good. So fuck everyone.
Yeah, go, go, go. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, go. I love this energy.
It's angry energy. I don't want to bring you angry energy. You know, maybe you should read it. You know, get off of your ass. Stop playing some video games. And just
Hey, I read the first chapter. I liked it so far.
thanks. Teka, I don't want to bring that energy. I want to be. You know what? I want to be that ball of light that I was always before this
I don't know.
pandemic.
Just the fact that you're talking about you want to be that ball of light means that you're not feeling that way.
Okay.
Okay,
There,
okay.
you should you should check out Hiwaga Comics. Komix. Hiwaga Comics. Search it on Google, pero mahirap hanapin sa Google. Pero it's gonna show up. We're planning a physical copy soon. We're gonna announce it. Hopefully, ganon. Issue 2 is in production. I am working on Windmills 8. I was telling si Andren about it. Yung compunctions ko about the story kasi I think it's gonna be a hell of an issue in the sense na I don't know what I'm doing, even more so than lately kasi it's a
Unusual.
bit. No, it's a. Usually I know. I mean, usually the kayfabe is like I don't know what I'm doing, but like I really do know. Ganon. But right now it's like it's different territory. I guess I don't know. I don't know. How was your weekend?
Oh, yeah. I'll go first na lang. I was looking online for a English version of this Gaia 6. And apparently English version is only available for Switch. Man, why does Switch get all the good RPGs? I mean, fuck that
I
system.
know. They're making up for the Wii U. They barely had any last generation.
Talaga.
Yeah. I was looking like, and tinignan ko na sa Wikipedia, it's hindi plenano sa PS4 releasing English. So that kind of
Goddamn.
bummed. That
That's
kind
so
of bummed me out.
bizarre.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the Weeb console. They're like missing out on so many.
You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe they actually lose out on yung sa payment sa Sony or something. I mean,
Maybe.
they might
Maybe.
actually be making so much money off of yung Steam at saka yung Switch na it's fine na.
And by the way, since wala naman akong Data Blitz cards, pero I use my credit card to pre-order Tales of Arise. So I get a bonus skin pare for the lead
Sweet.
guy.
Is it
Sweet,
ano?
pare.
Is it really Tales of Arise? I kept saying
I thought it was
Tales of
Arise.
Arise,
Yeah, me
Arise.
too.
Is it
Oh,
Arise ba? I mean, I would have believed both eh. But
Yeah,
no.
honestly.
I'm
I
super
don't-
excited.
I
I'm
don't
super
get
excited
that
for
game. I saw yung videos, tapos parang this
Mm.
game looks cool. And I looked at yung trailer. I couldn't find yung gameplay video. It's para, this is a weeb game. Why is it a weeb game? It looks like Devil May Cry from the back. Tapos biglang pag yung cinematic, it's like giant anime eyes. Ganon.
To be fair, it's kind of their first departure, first art style na ganito. Kasi when you
It
play
looks
the
cool
Telltale,
from the back.
it's more
And
cartoony.
then, yun nga
Yeah.
eh.
Yeah.
Pero it like looks realistic, di ba? Like may...
Yeah. That's their
there's
first
like-
time doing that kind of art style. That's why
Mm.
this is interesting.
No,
And
I was just more complaining. I was trying to find yung what was the thing that I saw na parang gameplay, and then it's like ang daming anime ganun, which is fine. Wala namang problema.
And people are complaining nga about that game and walang multiplayer, which kind of made me
Does it
laugh.
have
Huh?
to be multiplayer? Is it online?
No, you can play
No,
multiplayer.
like couch yeah, like
Couch,
Tales of
yeah.
Vesperia is multiplayer. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, ang nga pala, no?
Which is kind of weird lang, in my opinion lang. Ang nirereklamo ng mga RPG fans na walang multiplayer. You play those games alone. Come on.
Who are you gonna play with? I was gonna say.
Actually,
I'm gonna play with my wife.
yeah. So, and I'm chipping away on Valkyria Chronicles tuloy. So fuck, what is that game? Fuck, I stink.
Ragnarok,
No,
Scarlet
no,
Nexus.
Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's
Ah.
Creed, Valkyrie,
Valhalla.
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 Are you burnt out on it?
Yeah,
Can you
I'm
tell?
I'm so powerful na. Like I got this skill where yung parang yung max skill na where your health regenerates and I'm like I am just murdering everyone.
Classic Viking move, regenerative health. I love it. So historically accurate.
No, I mean, see, Wolverine has Berserker Rage, which is Nordic, supposedly.
I suppose it's Nordic in
Berserk.
origin.
It's Nordic, yung Nordic Canadian. Anyway, sorry. Go.
Pero you know one thing that makes me cringe about that game, even though I'm a tough 30-year-old na, it's like when you assassinate a target, you stab their heart every time. And nagko-cringe ako sa animation that they actually showed the blade go inside the body and pierce the heart. I'm like, ugh, this is
Wait, what? Like
Yeah.
X-ray? Like
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat?
yeah, like, dude,
Okay.
it's so brutal. It's so
Why?
violent. Ugh.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like you alam mo sa Sniper Elite when you shoot someone.
Yeah, when
They
you
show
the
that, yeah.
X-ray shot.
They
I
do
didn't
the
know. I had
X-ray.
no idea.
It's so fucking ugh.
I
They
guess
actually
ano,
showed the ano yun, arteries like rupture as
They
you
said
stab
na,
someone.
we have to make it clear that this person's dead. People might not understand na when you get stabbed in the heart.
You die.
Yeah. I'll finish up na non-video related news. I think my sister hates me kasi no. It's funny. It's a cute hate.
Okay.
I got into K-pop, so and I
Yes, we have been experiencing that lately.
and
I'm glad for
and-
you.
Small.
and I shared the songs of Twice's stories ko kasi I like yung kura 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 doki doki heartbeat. That's a candy candy pop pop. Yeah, that's a cute song. And my sister's also a fan of K-pop, and I get why she's mad at me kasi like it's kind of like finding out your parents are into the shit you are into. Then, like, diba,
Yeah.
parang yeah,
No, I
like,
think it's this. It's when yung tanda mo yung My Little Pony na reboot. And
Yeah.
then guys started liking My Little Pony. And they really displaced yung mga girls. Like, what the fuck are you doing? These ponies are for me.
yeah, like she
I
got-
like I'm a brony. I'm not super brony, pero like I was really into that show. That was funny.
yun, sabi ng kapatid ko, kuya, ba't ka nakikinig ng K-pop?
Can you not?
Yeah, actually, sinabi, can you not, please?
Can you not?
Gets ko kasi I'm a fucking 30-year-old na. Pero, I don't know, man. Plus, I
Isn't
saw a
it
twice. I
happy?
saw a twice power bank pare for only 2,000 pare, and I was considering buying
God,
a twice power bank pare.
what do you get? What happens pag
It has
naka-twice?
no, fuck you. It has the official Twice logo on it, pare.
How much voltage? Can it charge your phone twice?
I have to ask.
How
How much of your stand-up is gonna be about K-pop now?
dude? I am
Starting
thinking
now.
that I have a bit. I tried it to open mic like losers listen to K-pop, like really depressed people. But ito yung premise kasi it's something that you can never have. It's like anime then. It's embarrassing and super depressed ka kung nakikinig ka ng K-pop kasi you would never want like that sort of positivity if you were in a well-off place. Parang yun lang, it's just a bit that I tried. So yeah, yun lang. And what was I gonna say again? Fuck, Twice power bank.
Tales of Aries.
Those are reasons. Yeah, that's basically my
What
weekend. How about you
happens?
guys?
Are you done with Are you done with
Scarlet Nexus?
Nexus?
It's my
No.
fault. It's my own fault. Kasi,
Ah.
you know me, I play games to the point na I'm so overpowered na, and like
There's no
I'm
point.
just- there's no point na.
So the story's not that good for you to just power through.
No.
Okay, there you go.
But it's a great game. Just don't grind it out too much. So, how about your weekends, guys?
Is my mic working? I can't tell.
Yeah, it's working.
It's
Okay,
working. You can
good.
go.
Okay. Over the weekend, I finally finished the game, but it's not a JRPG. And low key, I've been playing Spider-Man on the PS4,
What?
and I loved it. It was really good. I mostly finished it because my brother finished it before me. Like I've been playing that game for like over a month. Like every now and then, when I'm bored, pressing A lot of times on my JRPGs. I want to press other buttons
Oh,
this
you're gonna
time.
press R2 now and then
You're gonna
X.
I'm gonna
press-
press the left stick.
Which is kind of weird because that game has a lot of quick time events. So, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
press
it's
different. But
Yeah, I know. No, but I honestly I feel like it does it pretty well. I know a lot of people love to rag on QuickTime events, but some of them are pretty exciting. Like I like the QuickTime events in Resident Evil 4, where like the button you were about to press anyway is what it wants you to press. It's hard to explain, but
Oh my
it,
goodness.
yeah, yeah. Like in Spider-Man, like if you need to, there's a QuickTime event where you have to web a bomb a bunch of times until so it explodes. It doesn't totally explode. So obviously the button you have to press is the web button. So like it just makes you press the button you're gonna press anyway. But anyway, the story is really good. It's
yes,
like
exactly.
if you took the story of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, the Doctor Octopus one,
Yeah.
and like cranked it up even further. Like it's a slow burn because it's a game, so
Yeah.
they give you more time for to see Peter uh grow up, like look up to Otto Octavius as he
Mhm.
slowly descends into
Yeah.
madness and all that
Like
stuff.
they
And
they
I
they
think
the
it works
binuan
really
nila yung
well.
Sinister Six din. Yung
Yes,
Sinister
yeah,
Six, yeah.
and it felt
That's
so
cool. Yeah.
weirdly organic too. I was
Yeah.
worried because when I saw the gameplay, the first thing they showed was like the Sinister Six fight, and I was
Mm.
worried that they're just gonna be like Spider-Man 3, where like this villain and then this villain shows up, but it does it in a way like they've always known each other. Like they don't. What I love about the game is it's not an origin story game or like the
Mhm.
villains that you're meeting, because they're assuming the guy playing it already has seen a Spider-Man
Also, it's
movie
a
or read the
lived-in
comics.
world. Ganon.
Yeah, so like
It's media
when you
stress.
fight Vulture, Vulture is like, "Oh, we meet again, Spider-Man," even though you that's the first time you meet in the game, and it just feels great. I love when a game doesn't have to explain all the backstory already.
I want them.
And
I want them
yeah,
to start at yung life ni Vulture when he was a little baby, and then we
when
follow
he
him
was
throughout his.
12,
When he was 1, and then susundan
oh,
natin siya
yeah,
year by year until he's 70 or something. Di
yeah,
ba?
until
Didn't
he's
he have
70 and then
didn't
put on the
Vulture get
wings.
cancer or some shit?
He got cancer from his
Yeah, he got
wings.
cancer.
Isn't Frank Miller the Vulture?
In a
Oh, go
way,
sorry.
in a way that he picks at our nostalgia, he is a vulture in that sort of way, I guess.
No, I mean he looks
I'm
like the
joking.
Vulture
I'm joking. Yeah.
physically. Oh,
But essentially the game was the ending, the story was so good that
It's good.
I immediately, my brother bought Miles Morales like after he beat the game. So as soon as I beat Spider-Man, I immediately played Miles Morales because I just wanted to continue that story. And the only my only complaints with the game is honestly the
he's black.
I don't know why they added the yeah, he's black and I'm racist. I hate black people. Just kidding.
Don't
No.
say that kasi yung clip. Okay,
Take
go
that out
on.
of context. But like the only thing I don't like is the stealth sections where
That
you're not
oh my god,
Spider-Man.
yeah. They
I
fucking
love the
stink.
stealth sections where you are Spider-Man
Where
because
you
you
Mary
can fight
Jane.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, when you're
You-
Mary Jane, my
It
God,
sucks, dude.
it's terrible. I mean, not that it's like technically terrible. Like it's an okay sneaking
I thought you
engine
said
or whatever.
ethnically terrible.
Yeah, no, technically. I mean, like the controls are good and everything. It's just so tiring because after a while, it just I guess I don't know. Maybe they did that so that by the time you get back to Spider-Man, you feel powerful again. I don't know. But
Yeah,
other
yeah.
than that, they do everything right. Like the controls, the story is great, and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I might
I love
100% the game too. So who
the,
knows?
the the only thing I didn't like about that game was the fucking like the skills you get aren't that useful. You get what I'm saying?
Dude,
Like
you get so overpowered in the end. It's so
Oh,
stupid.
that was sa Miles or sa Spider-Man?
In Spider-Man, like I get what
Mm.
Andren's saying. Some of the skills feel kind of secondary. Like, do I
Yeah.
really need to learn how to do a triple uppercut when I can just whip a
actually.
guy? Like stuff like that, and it's fine. It's there if you want to do like fancy combat. But by the end of it, I unlocked all of the gadgets, and I'm like, how is this Spider-Man related anymore? Because there's a gadget where you
You drone?
throw a device on the floor. The drone, yeah, but there's one where you throw a device on the floor and it creates this anti-gravity field that suspends people in midair, and I'm like, how is that Spider-Man related anymore? I don't know how
Actually,
he's
so
supposed
you
to be poor. How did he build this?
okay, yeah, Inspector Gadget kasi comes
Yeah,
like
he's got
sa
Inspector Gadget shit.
middle. All the way.
Go, Spidey drone, and then like, anyway,
I love the
that's
Kingpin. I
yeah.
love the Kingpin fight so
Oh my
much.
god, yeah.
That's so great.
He's just a big baby with thick skin. That's his
Don't say
superpower.
that. He's
Yeah,
not a big baby. He's a mobster.
yeah.
He's a tough man. But yeah, that's all I
What do
did
you
for
think,
the
ano?
weekend.
Don't you think mobster is a word that a baby would invent? It has all of the...
Mobster.
It's the sounds... Yun nga, it sounds of masticating mouth, diba? Mobster. Ang baby
Baby,
want
you know
mobster.
me. He's into the Spider Verse. Baby, you know me. Sinasabi
Hey,
ko
know
natin.
you know me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vanessa, you know me.
Vanessa! Oh, my wife! Look at me, I'm brown as the
Spider-Man
world.
killed my wife.
I
Anyway.
fucking love the design of Kingpin. Like he's borderline cute. Dun sa Into the Spider Verse.
Borderline
boss
cute. That's a
baby.
great way to describe
He's
it.
boss
He's
baby.
Even though he
He's the boss
technically
baby.
murdered the original Spider-Man
Yeah, he
in that
did.
movie.
I murdered
his
broken
Spider-Man with my
I killed him
gun.
with my fists.
I
Um, yeah. By the way, can I add something,
Go ahead.
please?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Please? It's quick. Because me and my niece, we watched Into the Spider Verse and
Yes.
Happy Feet. So like
Yeah.
she loved Into the Spider Verse, and yeah, she actually really loves see Octavia.
Oh,
Yeah.
Doctor
we all
Octopus.
did.
Yeah,
We all
yeah.
did.
Fine.
Kasi,
She's-
kasi babae siya, Dr. Octopus!
Choke me, Octavia, please.
Pero hey, shut up! Both of you didn't.
No,
you
no,
didn't-
pero that was my
you
reaction.
didn't- you-
That was my
you didn't ex-
that was my legitimate reaction nung pinapanood. Oh my god, that's so cool! Babae si Dr. I really-
And you weren't expecting it then.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
it was a
I
good
was
movie.
I was expecting her more to like pull out a Fish CD and smoke a joint. Kasi
Yeah,
mukha
with
siyang
fucking
reggae girl.
yeah, with afro hair.
I expected her
Yeah.
to bring her class to a field trip in a flying school bus.
Oh.
By the way,
So did she like Happy Feet?
dude, she got scared of the seal. And when you seal dun sa Happy Feet, it's scary as shit, dude. You
Yeah,
fucking
the
Did,
leopard
diba?
did you guys get dun sa part na nakalock siya sa...
Yeah,
So,
yeah, nakalap.
That was so fucked up. That was Joker. That
That's
was
why she didn't
Joker.
like it. That's why she didn't like it because it was too
Yeah.
sad though.
No, I
At
was
least
watching
Into
it.
the
That
Spider-
is parang, what the fuck am I watching?
Mm.
Did you get
I've
like
never
the
s-
anti-religion themes in Happy Feet? Did you feel that? When I was a kid,
No.
like, like I don't know, like Mumble is like denying their religion, and then he's like, there are aliens out there, and they were calling him like blasphemous. I don't know. It just felt very anti-religion for me. I don't know.
That's great.
Maybe I just got that as a kid for some reason.
Well, does he
This is
talk
so
to Penguin Jesus in his dream?
Yeah, no,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
Like, yeah, he was like the messianic figure. But go ahead,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, that's all. I'm sorry.
I
just
love-
had to
No,
say
no.
it.
love-
I want to know like her thoughts on Spider Verse. Like, why did she
No,
like it?
she found it really like she said that she was so angry at Miles Morales at that because he was so oh, puta, sablay naman parati to Kuya Andren tangina. Nahuhulog parati, nadadapa parati. Superhero ba to?
Love
Which is weird kasi that's what I felt din na he's so clumsy. That whole buong movie, it's so frustrating. I got frustrated din na. Fuck this.
He had his powers for one day. Like,
Who
give him
gives
a
a shit?
break.
Yeah, but pero like she loved the
Yeah.
animation. Yeah.
Oh.
Ang favorite niya si yung girl na may robot Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, yeah. The
Ah.
one that
Si ano?
Jared Way made.
Oh yeah, that guy. Oh,
That, the My Chemical Romance guy.
he's nice.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Here we
Oh,
go.
I like Spider Verse. I cried. Ganun.
Me too.
Yun. I cried because it was so beautiful. Ganun. I like yung
Yeah,
animation.
it is a good fucking movie.
It's a like yung look lang then it's beautiful. I was like with Carice ganon. Tapos parang it's so pretty ganon, and it was like I always get choked up when it's animation. Tapos like even like the shittiest animation, it's like there are 500 people who starved over a month working on this, drawing hands over and over again.
He moved his arm.
This is a miracle, second by second.
Oh,
There
by the
are
way,
people
like,
in Korea who killed themselves over
Oh my
work.
God.
by the way, see Miles Morales in that movie, isn't he a little too overpowered? He's Spider-Man and he has invisibility powers. Like, what's the payoff? Like, kadalasan kung may Spider-Man, what's the payoff? Like, ano yung negative parts sa kanya na hindi siya ganun
He's
kagaling sa
black.
He's black. I was gonna say the
He
same thing.
actually has to deal with like actually
No.
being invisible, like a biracial. No, sorry, go.
I didn't mean it in a racial way.
I didn't
the
mean no,
powers.
I know, pero like
No, but
I
that's
am.
the exchange. That's what he has to deal with.
I didn't
feel.
mean to go Berkeley mode suddenly. I didn't mean to.
Berkeley
This
mode.
isn't NPR. No, pero like ano ba? What's his I don't know. I like him. No, I'm gonna talk about my weekend. I played
Yeah. Ooh.
Miles Morales Spider-Man on yung PS4
Oh,
ng nephew
Oh,
ko.
yeah.
nice.
And I
Oh,
was
yeah.
thinking, I like this. Oh, hindi. Sinabi ng brother-in-law ko, yung nephew ko likes this better than yung other Spider-Man game kasi si Miles has better powers. It's more fun to play as him kasi yung shock, I like yung shock
Yeah, it's
power.
the Venom strike. Yeah.
Ganon. I like yung Venom strike. I'm gonna talk about yung Sony's obsession sa cinematic gameplay. You know, when it's
Agreed.
like
Agreed?
it's like, oh, like see Miles is talking to his mom and we have to control him because like, hey Miles, why won't you get that Christmas record from your room so we can play it for your Puerto Rican? And then every fucking wall on that apartment has a Puerto Rican flag, and then it's like, is it too much? Why you gotta? I know it's like I know
I
it's
agree.
storytelling
in your
by
face.
environment, but it's like a Puerto Rican flag on every other surface. Like easy lang texture artist, we get it. Biracial si Miles, and it's like
maraming crosses sa house. You know,
I mean it's nice, but it's like I'm mixed kasi para I do like your effort na para you're in a video game so dapat gamified yung story bits.
Mhm.
But it's like I don't know. I don't want to walk into like another room to find yung stupid Christmas record. It's I don't know. It doesn't feel like
I get what you're saying kasi so Jeff Gersman from Giant Bomb said na like when he plays video games, he wants to play a video game. He doesn't want realism sometimes in his video
Yeah.
games. Like he wants to be reminded that he is playing an actual video game. Like that.
it feels like it feels like si Hideo Kojima picked better points to do that shit kesa sa parang I don't know. I'm not even saying that it's the worst part of yung game. I just thought na parang
Last of Us did that shit in Last of Us 2 where you've just walked sa fucking room ni Ellie.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
better since the first game.
like I mean how is it really that much better than just watching like a 5 minute
cinematic.
segment? Right?
Yeah,
I was thinking
I'm
the same
really
thing. Like,
asking.
if-
Is
I
it?
don't
Are
know,
you
I
gonna?
guess
Are you
it
gonna be on your
It
deathbed
depends.
and thinking, "Man, I really like walking down that hallway."
Yeah, actually,
We'll
I
never
kind of
revisit
agree
it
with
again.
Giselle. I agree with
No,
Giselle. on
it
this one.
depends.
Yeah. See, River.
Choose
logged
to-
out.
Oh shoot!
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
I think I got disconnected for a bit. Sorry, I was gonna say there's a fine line between using a cutscene well and then also like just making them control for some reason to feel more immersed. But
Yeah.
I agree with you when like if you can accomplish it in the cutscene, then just do it in the cutscene. But there's some moments where if you have to do the input, it makes it feel more powerful. Like there's this
Mm.
moment in Arkham, I think it's Arkham Knight, where you have to cremate the Joker. In the cutscene, they throw so spoiler alert, Joker's dead. So they
Yeah.
throw Joker in a crematorium, and then the cutscene just plays.
Is that
right? It's just
is that like a machine that turns the Joker into ice cream into like
yeah, it
cream?
turns him into a cream puff, and then
Oh,
you
I
bite
see.
it, and then you get.
Infected with the
so you
Joker
put him in a
venom.
crematorium.
Cream rises
It's
to the
the-
top, Batman. Just
You
like
put
me.
it in the Beard Papa crematorium, and then
Oh.
they, and then you have to push a button to burn him. Like they could have done it in the cutscene, but you have to do it yourself because it makes
Ah,
it
yeah.
feel more like I don't know, final, or it makes it feel more like you did it. You were the reason why
Ah.
Joker died. Parang ganun. Or
but
I guess
it-
yeah.
I mean, they're cool. I guess it depends. Alam mo yun? Like
Pero like to defend Giselle, like you were just walking your fucking room,
Yeah,
getting a
they're-
stupid
they're-
record.
The Sony has to take it easy with some of that
Yeah,
stuff.
actually.
yeah.
Pero like
It's
I
like-
agree with River in a way na yung sa Walking Dead, yung final episode where you shoot Rick, I guess, yung black guy. Because he's
No,
turning
Lee.
into a
His name
zombie.
is Lee. Yeah.
Lee. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's pretty powerful when you
I think
Like
do
I
that.
they
think
could have
ito
done a
din eh.
cutscene, but they made you do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think ito din eh. It's like so I can walk into the room and get a record and it's all detailed and shit. Pero I can't get Spider-Man to go into a cab. How much
I
more
see.
cool would it be for him to walk and like interact with your actual game world na parang in a meaningful way? Or like, when it's like you can shoot 100 people, but you can't find one kid on the streets to shoot in like a GTA game. I know
Give me
it's
my
fucking
kids
dark.
to shoot. Where are my kids?
Anyway,
that's,
yeah, I mean
that's why I
it's fine.
love. I love that the number one most downloaded mod for Skyrim. I think it was number one for a bit. Is the mod that lets you kill the kids.
Oh, talaga.
That's like the first thing that people download if they want to kill the kids.
I want
This
to
is for
stealth kill.
immersion.
I want to stealth kill all these kids.
You want to choke the kids out.
I like yung gameplay. Pero it's what's funny to me? It's like kasi yun ngang me as a gamer, I stopped at PS2 and then I came back. So it's just a long time I missed out on PS3,
Yeah.
most of in PS4. Playing yung Spider-Man Miles Morales, it's like this feels like a PS2 game, but just better graphics.
No, honestly, that's the thing, and not a lot has changed
Yun nga eh.
gameplay wise. There wasn't any big leaps and bounds. It's mostly
Ganda
just
ng graphics.
fidelity. Yeah, the graphics are beautiful. I mean, that's always gonna improve, nga. But like at the end of the day, you're doing the same thing that you did in Spider-Man 2 in the PS2.
And I like yung buildings better sa Spider-Man 2. Anyway, sorry, Andrew.
Can I ask just kasi sa Spider-Man sa PS4, you get experience points doing sick ass tricks, pare.
Yeah,
I
you
did,
do like
I did.
freaking
Meron din,
did,
meron
spin
din.
moves.
No, si Josh was like, ano yun? Press square and then do this.
Yeah.
Yung turn it around. Parang, and then I did it. It's parang, okay, I guess that's something.
No, actually,
That's
you know why I
neat.
did it? You know why I did it a lot? Because I leveled up just doing
I
that.
knew it. I know, it was like,
I
I knew you. I was gonna say.
I swear, I feel like
mentioning XP.
si Anjo went into an alleyway, tapos yun lang ginawa niya, tapos parang 3 oras siya nagpa-level up.
I did.
Spinning around
talaga?
until you level up.
I went to the highest building there and just kept triple backflipping.
You kept.
Oh, then-
Oh my god.
I was
That's
being
so
that
funny.
serious. Okay.
So good.
But I like yung
I fucking
graphics.
stink.
I like yung I like yung all of the cool costumes and stuff. I feel like
Yeah.
Spider-Man is so good for like cosmetic
Video
stuff.
game. In a
Because
video
Yeah,
game.
I mean-
unlockable stuff.
The suits do things. I love that. There's
Yeah.
an incentive to actually unlock them, and I
Like
like that you can
the-
mix and match.
I think Miles
Yeah.
has better style than si Spider-Man.
Yeah, honestly,
Si
Fucking-
White Bread.
he's a
Do
white
they have
boy in his 30s. Eh?
Yeah. They have a punk rock suit that yung special ability is like may ano yan? Like yung
You
may
get an
fucking
electric
ray.
guitar.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
that was badass.
So that was my weekend bukod sa grinding it out sa Xenoblade, and then I'm just gonna relate it para may audio video record na Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is a Sonic game. Yun yung aking just a game theory. Kasi you got yung main character si Eagle turning people into robots. So si Eagle is sort of like si Robotnik. Yung kanyang actually yung kanyang si Eagle is sort of like Metal Sonic kasi he's made out of metal, and then yung kanyang master si Zanza, who's this gigantic giant with like pointy mustache, that's Robotnik. Tapos yung main hero is a blonde kid who can fix mechanical things, that's si Miles Prower, that's si Tails, right? And then yung best friend has this giant knucklehead na merong pang punch na thing, that's Knuckles, ganon. And then they're on this fantastical world on like the giant robot's back. That's kind of like Mobius na world. It's all crazy and shit. Tapos, yan lang.
So it's kind
There
of
has
like Sonic.
dimension. I wanted to get the Andrew. No, never mind. Andrew, what were you gonna say?
What I say is not going to be as funny what you said, pero like, is it kind of like Sonic in the way na walang hit points, where you get hit to overworld and you just run for the fucking rings?
The
Is
mechanic
there any other
na
game
I
that does
love
that?
and hate.
Is it just Sonic?
Wait.
Someone did say on a podcast about people should do that mechanic more. I sort of agree and not agree. Um, you know what's weird? I downloaded so many Sonic games para sa DS.
Which
I want to
ones?
play
Sonic
Sonic.
Advance.
I downloaded yung 4, yung collection, and then I
Ah.
downloaded Rush, and then I downloaded Colors na sa
Ooh, Rush is
DS.
good. Rush is really good.
I don't like
But yeah.
yung two-screen thing. It perturbs me. Andrea, you played yung DS, right? Did you like yung games na parang they're gonna go up, tas bababa sa two screens, and
Up the
it's just
screen, they
It
change
was
screen.
actually pretty charming.
I
It's
thought it was
cute.
pretty dope. I like that.
It's cute, but when it's fast, like Sonic, and nagre-reklamo
Okay.
na lang about Sonic over and over again.
But I
It's
like
fine.
it when they do it with the DS, like when they play Pokemon. Like you can just fucking tap the menus with the second screen. That was pretty cool. Yeah. I'll save na lang the story.
Well,
for later.
that's my theory about Xenoblade. I love it. I really love yung story. I'll just say na parang there's some problems with yung writing in that there are sometimes they contradict themselves yung mga characters when they say shit. And it
Okay.
really annoys me because some of their points are really good, and then pagbalik sa other cutscenes, it's like kaya si Danban was saying na parang we can't judge this tribe because it's their culture. Tapos mamaya he totally contradicts his fucking self na parang no, you can't do that just because it's your like parang anyway, pero that's nitpicking.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
video games are dumb naman.
Yeah, fuck.
It's just that's how invested I am. Parang hey, that's
Yeah.
not what you said, man.
If you come to a point where you're nitpicking, I feel like that's a good place to be because you want the game to be better. Yeah.
I want the world to be better, but like let's start
Yeah,
with
that's why you
Xenoblade
nitpick the world.
Chronicles.
Yeah.
Before
You wake
ano.
up, you start complaining. It's like, oh, the sun
No.
should be brighter. My food isn't hot
No,
enough.
I sincerely believe that the world should be better, and we should really we should fix Palestine, Haiti. We should fix all of these problems sa mundo. We should fix the Philippines. But let's start with Xenoblade Chronicles inconsistent politics. Yun yung important parts.
Yes. Do we have a main topic today?
Yeah, we have.
Sorry,
Pero before we get there,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna talk about pare, the biggest game, pare. The biggest game, pare. It's a real life sports game, which is wrestling. So
Oh,
me and my friend.
I need to hear this kasi I saw lahat ng mga wrestling fans on my feeds like, I love wrestling. I love wrestling. This is the best time to be a fan.
Yes. AEW pare,
I knew
nag-debut
it.
si
Okay.
Adam Cole, baby!
Wait, who's Adam Cole?
Oh, he was one of the heads. He was being branded as the next Shawn Michaels sa
Damn.
NXT. So he moved to AEW kasi
So
NXT.
he's gonna do blackface then.
Did Shawn Michaels do blackface?
Someone did say na parang they did say, no, he said the N-word. There was a lot of that.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, he's cool. Anyway,
And he left NXT in a way that kasi they're rebranding NXT where they wanted bigger, more muscular guys. Yung may height requirement.
did you
So-
hear that NXT is actually like secretly a ploy to destroy independent wrestling in other territories?
Yeah, kasi
Like-
kasi other territories act as a developmental thing, and that's why NXT is sucking up all the talent.
This is what they'll do, River. They'll suck up yung talent, they'll get them on roster, and then they won't use them, and they'll pay them for years.
Yes.
Oh
Para
my
they
God.
don't. That's like complete monopoly.
So
It's fucking
yeah, in a way,
ingenious.
they're
actually.
sucking up their star power because they never show up on screen. Basically,
Yun
that's
nga.
what
Yes.
happens.
Yeah.
Kasi and plus you can't talk about may nasa contracts and you can't talk about other promotions. You can't work for other promotions. And when you get terminated, my 30-day non-compete clause, which prevents you from working for other companies. Well, that kind of sucks.
Well,
It's honestly
Yeah.
stupid of the WWE to do that kasi it's like they're gonna take a fall. Alam mo yun? They're gonna fall so bad eventually. Pero they do make a lot of money, so I don't
That's
know.
why yung ay sinabi ni Red, when you're number one, you can afford to be scummy like that. He wasn't defending it. It was just
I know.
it was.
it's just the
what they did.
reality of it. Yeah.
And one more thing, nag-debut si Daniel Bryan, pare. Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
That's
At yun lang,
cool.
I'm sorry. I just had to say it. I fucking love
Everyone
that.
popped. Everyone Everyone had ano. Are they gonna do yung I'm waiting for si that Undertaker type guy, si Mr.
Ah,
Fiend.
See Bray Wyatt. Yeah, he's
Are
been
they
called.
waiting for like Halloween? They're probably waiting for
Yeah,
October, no?
kasi his contract ends at October. So actually, it's pretty perfect. Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
River.
Yes.
The Fiend is this alter ego of Bray Wyatt, pare, where he wears a Joker mask, pare, and technically sa wrestling he no sells moves because he's so powerful. So yeah, he's like super
si
dope.
Bray Wyatt is like he was like he's like an extra sa ano sa True Detective season 1. He's that kind of like backwater cult
Yeah.
guy na parang
Yes.
I know things about the world you'll never
Yeah.
know. Yung parang time is a flat circle. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fuck my cousin type of deal.
Yeah,
No,
dude,
really, like it's cool.
that's the first thing coolest about him. He fucks his cousins, and the second coolest thing is every time
So
every
si
time he
Mikey
goes
I'm kidding.
every time
Mikey
he goes
doesn't do that.
out the entrance, like he has this lamp and it goes dark,
Yeah.
and he's got the whole world in his hands. He's
Okay,
got
that's
the
interesting. They have a cult
pretty
guy
sweet.
as a character. I like
Were you
that.
ever a wrestling dude? Have you ever
No,
watched
I
wrestling?
tried. I tried. So all my friends were, but I never got
Yeah.
into it. But I want to. I want to because I see the appeal in them. I have a friend. I have a good friend who has a wrestling podcast, and he got me as a guest as a joke because I don't know anything about wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that's just how
Is
clueless
that-
I am. But I respect the wrestling.
No,
Is that
it's
like
kind of
ano?
weird.
River,
Is that
Okay.
like when we got to Rex to go on our podcast?
Yes,
that was
that's
so
exactly
fucking
what
awkward.
happened.
Oh,
I was just
so-
so I
I'm
was
sorry.
just smiling and like yeah. But
Anyway,
Yeah,
go.
one thing that fascinates me about wrestling, before I'll end, I promise. It's a combination of jocks and nerds. Like it's where like fucking meatheads and fucking nerds who know in-ring psychology and their backstories meet, and it's like flip top. Like, have you guys been ever to
that's
live
true.
flip
Yeah,
top?
oh yeah.
Like
Everyone's
there's
got a flip
fucking
top phase.
like yung mga fucking vapors na may-ari ng Toyota Corolla and fucking nerds combined in
Nerds
one
who write
place.
poetry.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
it's kind of
that. That's my
Yeah.
favorite. That's my new favorite
That's a good
description of a
comparison.
person.
Yeah.
No, kasi like yung yung past favorite ko was like yung friend ko said na, can someone with a Funko Pop tote bag explain to me why the Snyder Cut is good? That's perfect. That's just no. That's literally someone we know. Si Chino Liao, di ba?
yeah.
Oh really?
By the way,
Anyway,
might I say, fucking Funko Pops stink, dude. Like, hey,
Yes.
no,
I'm
kasi
there. I'm with you
there
there.
is
Yes.
it's such a corporate collectible thing. Like they all look the
all
same.
toys are
They all look the
corporate.
same. That's the
Fucking-
problem. Yeah.
It's like this fucking money capitalism. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's just so devoid of any art or life. You fucking Funko Pops.
I don't know. I
Honestly,
mean,
it's
fucking
the
blow.
lifeless eyes. They don't
Yeah.
have a mouth. I don't know.
I'm
They made a
fine
pickle
with
Rick Funko Pop. That's how you know they've gone over the edge. They made a pickle Rick Funko Pop, and then yeah.
I'm
anyway.
fine with Funko Pop in the sense
Funko
na all of its corporate trash naman anyway. Even Legos. I'm sorry to tell
No,
people.
that's-
Even
that's
Legos
true.
is just trying to get your money and it's
They
fine
killed
naman.
Bionicle. That's how I know that they didn't care about their fans.
Wow, so Bionicle yung ano. Bionicle yung
Bionicle
parang,
was
that
the
was
one-
the indie. That was the indie
Yeah,
Lego.
that was the
Yeah,
indie.
cool.
that was the Ring of Honor of fucking
That was when
toys.
they showed creativity, but then they killed off. You know,
Oh,
they
come on.
chose money.
Yeah, you don't buy into that fucking yung
You know,
biography
people
ng
make
Lego,
such a
yung
fucking big
cartoon.
deal. People make such a fucking big deal of He-Man, but those were the creative toys. But they were fucking selling you a green cat that they painted
were-
over.
They were selling you a roided out Ken doll that's even more naked.
Anyway, like not the ano. It's fine. That kasi there are some toys na you can get a Funko. Like I would like a Dwight Funko Pop, ganon.
From
Like
The
it's
Office.
yeah. I would like a. I
know
wanted
what-
like a. Oh,
you know what-
I gave a friend yung Baby Groot Funko Pop for Christmas. I was very
That
happy.
one's
with
fine because he does look like him because Baby Groot already has black eyes. There are some Funko Pops that work if the eyes were already black to begin with. I feel.
Do you think of is there a Two-Face Funko Pop?
Yeah,
Oh,
think
Yeah,
of
it's
like
gotta be.
think
Think of a
I
character. There's a Funko Pop. It's like
think
Rule
of a
34.
character.
Not more.
Duterte. Does Duterte have a Funko Pop?
Yeah. Sure. I'm sure.
Comes with a bongo like accessory.
Um,
So our main topic, I guess.
I just want to say pala dun sa wrestling thing. Like I see River and me. I think I'm a wrestling agnostic because I know a bit, but I'm not. I don't think I've watched nung Brock Lesnar days. I think yung Paul Heyman stuff,
Ay, yung
Eddie
return niya
Guerrero
or
stuff, ganon.
this was like
But it's
2003,
so
2004.
inaccessible to me right now. And like I'm more of a you know me, I'm a man of culture. I like watching retro video game news.
I guess for me, the way I feel about it is I finally understand people that aren't into the MCU, but they're like they don't trash on it, but they just can't get into the Marvel Cinematic Universe because it's gone so far already. That's how I feel about wrestling. Like I know it's good, and I understand why people love it, but I don't know how to like get into
It's
it.
kind of
You
hard to
know?
get into if you
Yeah,
weren't a
yeah.
fan before.
No, I think see Andren really liked yung RuPaul no tayo sa
Drag
catch.
Race. That was
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
I think it's the same itch. You want the pageantry, you want yung the spice of it, you want yung
Yeah.
it's a yung
Yes.
their
Yes.
wrestling part, they have promos eh. It's like the talking heads na parang this bitch, yung ganon. Those are the kind of yung wrestling promos, yung sort of backstage dramas and stuff.
Yeah.
Diba?
So
And
I
then
would
you got
suggest,
judging. Anyway.
yeah, I would suggest for you to get into wrestling, watch their promos. I'll suggest lang CM Punk pipe bomb. That is what really fucking fucked the whole world up. CM Punk pipe
No,
bomb.
That was great.
I need to actually like invest into wrestling because I think
It's a lot. It's a lot to invest, guy. That's what I
Yeah.
get. It's a lot. Pero yeah. So our main topic pala, which is I really like this topic, yung glitches in games, either intentional or not intentional.
mga weird
Is it-
gaming moments, yung parang
Yes.
games, yung parang things that pop out to you na parang remember that moment. And like I'll just start na
Yeah.
remember na lumabas yung 2K wrestling game tapos panay glitches lang siya and it's just piece of shit.
I watch those. That and the UFC glitches are so funny because they look like hyper realistic people, but they do just impossible things.
They just go rubber legs suddenly
Yeah.
or like biglang
They
mag-go off in
stretch.
textures. Ganun.
Um,
I don't know what kind of power you need to fucking make a wrestling game, dude. It's just
For me, I have a lot more pa, pero I'll just finish this up. In The Legend of Zelda, I don't know kung sa mga ibang you'd be more familiar with this river. Kasi sa Oracle of Ages or Seasons, the only two Zelda games that I've played. Pero what's really cool about it is they give you a shovel, and yung main function niya is to dig for rupees. That's what the game just says. And I kept digging, yeah, fucking finding rupees, fucking rings, rare rings, pende. And then suddenly, may madidig kang hole, and then when you go into the hole, it goes parang nag-iiba yung music, and
Oh,
that's where
fuck.
you can store your shit, your items,
Huh.
and like may mga secret rooms from you digging lang, and that's fucking kind of weird because it's kind of scary when I was a kid. Like, why did the music change? Hindi explain
scary.
ng game to sa akin. Why the fuck is this? What is this? Then you can get rare items because it wasn't explained. Eh.
Mm.
What the fuck is this?
Dude, that's
So is
never
it-
happened in any Zelda game I've played. Honestly,
Oh,
that's
fuck.
weird.
Yeah,
That'd be so
yeah,
funny
no.
if you find out that's never happened to anyone else except you. Imagine if that's
scary.
that's
I
what
don't like that. I don't like
You have a fucking cursed copy.
Yeah, you
Ah.
have a creepy pasta cursed
God.
copy, man. You
Oh,
gotta
God damn
bend
it.
drowned Majora's Mask copy.
Pero yeah,
That's
when
so-
that happened to me, like, what? Pero like, yeah, that was a pretty cool
That's
moment.
cool.
I
Yeah.
cool
don't
moment.
I don't like how innocuous yung it's just item storage. I don't like your whole story. Natakot ako baka it's like Candle Cove and shit. Nakatakot.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, when the first time the music changes, it gets creepy, and like, wow. But I'm sure it's part of the game, naman. Like,
I'm sure. Pero like I'm playing this game. It's called The Nameless Game. It's a Japanese horror game for the DS. Tapos it's like one part of the game is like you're playing this super glitchy RPG na parang Dragon Quest style na
Mhm.
walking through towns and it glitches out. And the other part of the game is you're just parang PT walking through like going through like apartments to search for people ganun. And the story is kind of like The Ring. You start playing this game and you have 7 days to finish it ganun. Which is really fucked up because I started playing it last week, so I'm gonna die soon. Pero that's the whole story. And it's like it's creepy, you know, it's like tank controls and parang oh I'm walking through like this carriage and it's scary ganon and like the it's just something about glitchy. I'm getting freaked out kasi naisip ko yung glitchy games and I get freaked out kasi doesn't it seem like parang ano it's like what if the game starts talking to you? You just get freaked out.
Uh, there was a game that I played as a kid that I never beat because it creeped me out. The funny thing is the game's not supposed to be creepy. There's this game I think it was called Connect or whatever. It is this DS RPG where you're yourself controlling the DS, and there's a character that you control with the DS, but it's acknowledging you. It's talking to you directly, and it calls you like this god that controls its actions.
Man.
And it creeped me out as a kid. I was like, I'm not ready for this kind of self awareness. Like
Yeah, actually.
throughout the game, it like he would attack or he would die, and then when he died, he looked at me and he says like, "How could you fail me?" or something like
Oh
that.
my god.
Like my
That's
life was in your hands. I don't know. It's just, and but it's funny. Like the fact I might go back to the game eventually, and like,
Man, imagine if you're playing The Sims tapos it's yung character mo dies pero it's just it's the sounds are too loud or too real. Parang, huh?
yeah.
You know what? You know what? I played The Sims. It actually is pretty fucked up. They actually scream as they die. Like it has a heart attack, and they actually scream. And here's the fucked up part: your house can get haunted by the dead. Sims.
Man, no. That's,
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
not-
I love that
it's
they
fun-
programmed
It's
that.
funny.
That's
It's
so
not
cool.
scary. It's actually pretty charming in a way. But they pass away rin as like I think 40 days, sim days. They just move into the afterlife. You can actually, if you have a high enough charisma, you can prevent death from killing you by
Right, you
charming
can
him.
like yeah. I know there's this
Did you
thing they
know?
added too. You can beat him at rock paper scissors, and then you can not
Yeah,
die. It's like a
that's
did
newer
you
so
thing.
guys
fucking dumb.
ano?
That's
Did you
fucking
guys
dumb.
ever see yung ano yung Kanye Quest na RPG?
Kanye
Have you heard of
Yes,
this?
yeah, I
That's
know that
so
one.
good.
Yes, I know that.
That's
Yeah.
so good.
Oh,
Kanye
wait.
West.
This is where it gets creepy. There's a room that you go into and then there's this butterfly. Kasi it's just a dumb RPG na parang Kanye Quest is going on a quest, blah blah blah. And he fights DMX and mga dogs and kung ano-ano.
That's
There's just that,
hilarious.
right? But there's like a secret room that you go into, tapos there's a butterfly and it starts talking to you. Tapos it leads you to another website and it's actually like a cult recruitment program, as in
What? Like a
legitimately.
real cult?
Yeah, parang
Holy
it was
shit.
like connected to this parang the mga enlightenment shit.
That's so.
Tapos yeah, you
Yikes.
gotta call like a number and gonna it's like an ARG thing. Tapos parang
Honestly, like
creepy.
Kanye's fans, it doesn't surprise me. Like Kanye's fan
That was
base, like
pero that was
that
dumb na
makes
parang
sense.
you would get Kanye fans to be part of your super smart cult. They're not smart. Yung Kanye fans, I'm not smart.
I like some of Kanye's music though.
Do you like
Um,
Donda?
I never,
Fucking
I haven't
stuck.
listened to it
Donda.
yet. I haven't
Fucking
listened to it yet.
stuck.
It
It's
kind of
good.
does. It's kind of hard to like. It's not his best.
But
It's not
it's
even as
creative.
interesting as Life of Pablo. Yun yung problem.
It's kind of creative yung song na Donda kasi it's the last heartbeats of his mother before she died. Like Donda, Donda, Donda.
Oh,
Donda.
that's
I don't
what's
like
called
that.
Donda.
I mean, I don't like na you have to go on game facts to figure out kung ano
Yeah,
yung
actually.
meaning.
I
Okay,
agree.
thing.
I agree.
You go on
No,
like
no,
a
kasi I
really
was-
seedy parts of Reddit.
I was talking to a friend na parang like, you know, it's like it's about his mom. Man, like I don't research it. So it's just mid. Sa kanya it's just mid na thing.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
just
like-
found it. I just found that meme sa TikTok. To be fair,
Yun nga din. Tapos pero like it's like I like yung Donda track. That is a cool track and it's cool in explanation. Pero like all of your other trash tracks, it's just not good. And like and it's like I know it's like he can't help himself that he just has to talk about himself.
because
And
he's a psychopath, Giselle.
Yun nga
He's
eh.
fucking
And
crazy.
you know, it's like may times na parang you're gonna get there, you're gonna get there. Tapos yung parang Jesus is King thing na yes, it's gonna be Kanye talking about something that's not about Kanye. It's
That's
gonna be
not
about
him.
God. This is still about him. It's
Yeah,
just
it's still about
it's
it.
It's still about him.
About
Yeah.
fucking him.
parang okay, like I don't know, like I liked it. I liked it so well nung my Dark Twisted Fantasy, and
The
it just
best
kept
album.
going and
Fucking
going, and it's just and it's long. Yun yung problem ko dun sa new album. There's some good tracks, like sumayaw naman kami ng nephew ko to it, pero it's like I don't know.
For me, like
I made a bunch of shorts talking to my nephew about Kanye. Do you like Don? That's like I'm just 8 years old. I don't understand this.
Yeah, I
this
don't know. I
is
don't-
this
Mother
is the
slap
dying
heartbeat.
heartbeat of his mom. Yeah.
Palanoy, that's fucking stupid.
That's so cringe.
No, I talked to him about what do you like about Fortnite season 8. Fortnite season 8 is them jumping up and down on food, right? Them jumping down on pizza. And it's like that's not Fortnite. It's
Wait.
like you're in the wild.
Speaking of Fortnite, isn't your nephew crazy good at that game?
He's not great. He's not
Oh.
crazy good. He plays yung creative. There's a lot of modes. We did play yung zombie horde mode. It's fine. I'm enjoying it naman for what it is. Ganon. It's just so much ADHD shit. Sorry, I don't mean to be racist against you, Andren, because may ADHD ka. No,
Yeah.
no, pero it's like that
You
level.
you could have known that parang nung siningit ko yung wrestling in the middle of this podcast.
No, it's like it's like it's not even like actual ADHD. It's like you ADHD. It's the caricature of someone who has ADHD.
Yeah,
Na
I get
what
parang
you
kung
mean.
and it's
Colorful
like
things all the time, loud noises.
yeah, but it's
See,
oh,
that's
man.
why I like K-pop and heavy metal.
I'll just say yung nephew ko said na parang what's this a life in time or something. It was yung Martin Luther King Fortnite museum experience.
I'm
There is
sorry.
that.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, because
Really?
it's black history month. History ganun.
Oh,
Tapos yung nephew ko started playing it. Tapos it's like it showed yung car wreck. He listened dun sa speech. Tapos sabi niya, I like the speech. It's a really good speech. Tapos sabi ko
That's weird.
sabi ko sa kanya at sa kanyang dad, it's like, it must be a pretty good speech if it's in Fortnite. That means Martin Luther King's pretty cool kasi he's in Fortnite. Just like, sino ba yung
That
football
rapper.
Okay,
player?
it's Martin Luther King, the floss dance,
what was this,
and
that
dabbing.
rapper?
Yeah, he
Scott,
did that.
yeah. It's cool that Martin Luther King got to share a platform with Travis Scott. That's how you know he made it.
Man, it's fine.
They should have XXX Tentacion skins, pare. They went that far.
You do extra damage to women. Okay, I'm sorry. That's a bad joke. That's a bad joke.
That's so bad.
River.
Thank you, River Cruz.
It's
Pag
almost someone had
tumatalo
to
siya
say
sa trampoline, yun yung siya ng buntis. Okay.
it.
Horrible man. It was a horrible
Uh,
man.
He was a
Yeah,
horrible man. He's a piece of shit. He
I
deserves to
didn't
die.
I didn't know. Sorry, speaking of black people, namatay si Michael K. Williams. and
Yeah,
I'm
I found
sad.
out today.
Oh
yeah.
I heard that.
And it's fun
Yeah.
fact, I didn't know. And si I don't know. He was in and then R. Kelly's magnum opus.
Yeah, Trapped in the
Trapped in the
Closet.
Closet. I
Trapped
didn't
in the
know.
He was in that.
I didn't know. Ganun.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Also a
Pare,
horrible.
he was in The Wire, diba? Siya yung
I
Yeah,
love
he's
nagsabi,
the
famous,
fucking
mostly
Wire.
famous for
He-
The Wire. Yeah.
He was
if you
the
come against
gay
the king,
gangster.
pare, you best not miss.
Diba?
Oh,
I love that he was so
There we
fucking
go.
interesting. He was a gay gangster who killed people. He was hard as heck. He had a fucking scar. He was like siya yung
Yeah.
actual. He could have played si Squall Lionheart for me sa FF8 the movie because he has a scar. Ganun.
Okay.
Is it good or bad that the last thing he's gonna be in now that sadly he's passed away is Battlefield? I think it's Battlefield 2048, the newest Battlefield.
Dude,
He's like
The
his character is like-
game.
the game Battlefield. Yeah, he's in the game. His like his
Basta hindi
character
Call
model.
of Duty. I mean, people love Battlefield, right?
Yeah.
Some Battlefields, I guess.
since
It should be in Fortnite.
I really want to talk about this kasi nung bring
Oh.
up ni River yung glitches in games, either
Yeah.
intentional or Giselle, you're never gonna play this naman. Let's talk
Oh.
about Doki Doki Literature Club. Let's talk about it now.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
okay, sige, let's go. Okay, sige, go.
Have you guys played it?
Yes.
I know
Yeah.
it's gonna glitch out. It's like Mera, diba?
Pero the lengths that they go to para in that fucking game. Correct me lang, River, kasi it's hazy. Kasi I just watched my friend play it as I was
Yeah.
fucking, as I was
Covering
like a
your
fucking.
eyes.
No, not let's just
Is
scared
it
out of my
scary
mind.
ba?
It
Scary.
is-
It's genuinely
it's
scary.
fucking
It's a
scary,
scary
dude.
game. Yeah.
Oh, I wanna
Yeah.
play it. Sige.
So
Go. No. You're
Yeah.
not gonna ruin it for me.
it starts off as
You
like
still have
a
to
normal.
experience it yourself, naman. But go ahead.
Yeah, it starts off as a normal dating sim, and yeah, you go through it like you date these hot girls in the literature
You never
club,
finish
and-
yung game. I keep jacking off no before I get to some meta parts.
Yeah.
She
No, I blew
holds
my,
you on my head.
yeah, I blew my load, so I'll turn off the game now. So and it gets to this point where the character who's the character who hangs himself.
Uh, Sayori. That's her name.
Sayuri. Like, and it comes out of left field kasi may hints sa umpisa ng game that she's pretty lonely, pero it's not yung in your face. Parang tinatago lang niya sa sarili niya. And there's this one scene when you go to her house, you see her, she hangs herself
Oh
dun sa kwarto niya. And when that happens, the game glitches out
Yeah.
and you're back to the title screen.
Yeah. It starts the
And I'm
game
like,
over. But she's not in the art anymore.
Yeah, and dun sa art, what replaces her is this glitchy mess.
Oh,
like
that.
like all of the scenes like it's just this glitch, and oh my god, like my friend was playing it, it's fucking fucked up. And again, just fill in the spaces, River, because I'm jumping there, like, and you see that the other members then are fucking psychopaths in a way that, ooh, I gave you this poem written in blood. Kasi one slashes keeps cutting herself. It goes to this fucked up thing, and in the end, you find out that you're in a game, and there's this girl, one of the girls, the Doki Doki Literature Club, is actually controlling the game, and to to quote unquote defeat her, you actually have to go to the systems where you installed the game and find a folder where
Yeah.
you need
Oh
to
wait, so
actually
they actually change it to Switch for the Switch, no?
Yeah, in the console
Okay.
versions, they make their own menu where you have to
Ah,
then
That's not
find
as-
the files of the
that-
game. It's not as
that-
a meta.
sa
Yeah.
PC. Pag sa PC,
In the-
you actually have to find the file. The name
Yeah.
Sayori XEE to delete.
You have to go to
it,
the
and-
Steam file and then look
Yeah.
for the character data and
Is
then
there an
delete
actual ending? Or
Yeah,
yun yung
there's an actual
ending you deleted?
Yeah, River, this is your.
Oh,
your
okay.
learn
So
na.
yeah, so after all the girls, so what happens is there's a girl named Monica. She's self-aware. She's the only character in the game that's
Is
self-aware
she
and
Ross's
knows.
sister?
Yeah, she knows that she's a character in a dating
She's the
sim.
fat
But
one.
what?
She's the fat one. It's Monica.
But she's never chosen as a date. She's not a character you can date in the game.
Because she's
It's just-
Monica.
So it's only the other three that you can
Ross!
date. And so she's sick. She's sick of that. So what she does is she messes with the files of the characters of her friends. She makes them. She heightens like their insecurities basically. So she made Sayori's depression go like full
Yeah.
throttle, and unfortunately she kills herself. She makes I forgot the name of the other girl, Sayuki. She's very insecure about being smallest and the youngest. She snaps her own neck and like all this stuff. Like
I'm
there's
so
this girl named-
small. I'm so
yeah, this is
insecure, I'm
named
small.
Yuri who she stabs herself like in the stomach, and then there's
Oh
this
my
awful
God.
part where you know how like you have to press next to go through the dialogue. Like it's a visual
Yeah.
novel, you can only press one button. There's this part where after Yuri dies and she's just there in the classroom. Every time you press next, a few like minutes go by, and then you watch her body decompose in real time, and
Oh
you
my
have to keep tapping
God.
next. It's horrible. But anyway,
Oh,
at the end, Monica is revealed to be this self-aware character, and she wants to just be alone with you. So at the end of the game, it's just you and her. She's staring at you at the screen at the player. She even knows your name too because she can read
Yes.
your Steam file.
yes.
She knows your real name.
She
She'll say
uses
your
your
real
real
name.
name.
It's so spooky. And
Yeah.
then the game, if you close it, if you restart the game, it doesn't matter. It's just her staring at you in the screen. So the way to win the game is you have to close the game, go to the Steam files, and then look for the
Yeah.
Monica character file, and then put it in the recycle bin. And then you open the game again, and then she's slowly getting deleted. And then she like says like goodbye, and then she realizes what she did was wrong, and so on, and blah blah blah. She learned her lesson, and then she plays this really sad song like as she's leaving, and then the credits roll as she's singing like this song about how's it go? Like I forgot like dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
just
I really
it's a
missed
great
out on
game.
this gaming
It's
event.
You have to
This is
experience
new
it
for
yourself.
me.
So it's I didn't spoil. There's still some stuff like the
Ang ganda
actual
na bigla
writing
sinabi
is
ni
good.
Monica, parang River didn't tell you about this.
Yeah. Oh my god.
yeah.
And right
Yes.
now
I
there's
would
a
be so
DLC
shocked
that's
na
good
nanood
too.
siya ng gaming gamers.
Oh my god, she's the one viewer right now. That's her.
That creeps me out. I don't know why games are creepy that way. And like it's not even like it's Resident Evil isn't creepy, pero like
Yeah.
a glitchy
That's
game
right.
is.
Like, I think was Donkey Donkey literal yung parang it was it the
Wait,
first of its kind
I
in a
have
way
a
that
question. Is it a Japanese game or is it like an American game
Not.
na?
no,
It's by an
it's not.
American guy.
It's made in
Yun
America.
nga eh. That's what
Yeah.
I was thinking eh. Ganun.
I
Well,
think
it's
it's a
sort of
play
like
on
that. It's
the
all sort of
virtual.
that. Diba it's sort of that ano? Well, ganun naman ngayon yung mga Japanese stuff, mga visual novels is very like kung yan, Madoka Magica Puella. It's
Medical,
sort of like that.
Yeah,
yeah.
with all
When,
magic.
when
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
telling
yeah.
me about yung Doki Doki, kind of reminded me of that. Ganun.
I feel like it must have been inspired. There's I
And there's
like
a
when
lot.
like
Yeah.
I like how you mentioned in when a game is marketed as a horror game, it's not really that scary. Like there's jump scares and whatnot. It can be scary, but there's nothing scarier than when a game is actually like glitching on
Yeah.
purpose. There's this one
There's a
moment.
hidden
Yeah.
meaning. to game.
That's
Yeah,
that's
there's
the
this
thing that I don't see in games anymore. Like parang like the new Spider-Man. It's too much of a big game for people to hide in little secrets and shit. I mean,
yeah.
it
But
like
I-
sorry.
Pero River, I think like Doki Doki Literature Club, parang, I think it kind of again call me crazy. I think it's inspired in some Frog Fractions. Have you guys
Yeah,
played Frog
oh, I
Fractions?
wanna.
I've never
I
played
heard about that. That sounds.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
I would
Pero-
love to play these games, but also at the same time, like, parang, man, I have to open your Steam folder ko. Like,
There's I was gonna in there's one of the biggest examples of a game using the glitchy thingy to scare the player is actually
Metal
the
Gear
triple A
Solid.
game. Well, yeah, there's that, but there's Arkham Asylum. They did that in the Batman Arkham Asylum game. There's a moment where you're going through the morgue and then you get sprayed by Scarecrow's fear gas, whatever, and then when that happens, you play the game and it restarts, but instead you're playing as Joker and Batman is a prisoner. And then there's a moment where Joker points a gun at you and then you get shot. And then it says it's game over. And then there's the tips, you know how like there's loading and there's a tips. It says click the middle stick to avoid the bullet. But like the middle stick doesn't exist. It's not a real thing in the game. And then the game starts over again and then you're Batman and then it glitches and then it says your save file was corrupted or something like that.
That's kind of badass.
Like that, yeah, that kind of
That's
shit.
badass.
And then it scared me because it makes this really loud beeping sound. And I remember there was a GameCube game that did that too, where it says your game.
Eternal,
file was-
Eternal Darkness.
Yeah, that's the one. Eternal Darkness.
Okay.
It did that shit.
I'm just
Yeah.
waiting for like a developer to do some glitchy shit. Pero what they do is like you have to pay $2 to continue this game, and they earn like 5 million because of it or something.
They're questioning your real social morality, pare. Am I gonna pay to play, pare? You have to. Yeah.
So,
Pero,
some, sorry, go. No, sometimes like yun yung nagiging problem with like yung I was thinking about yung difference of like game design dati and game design now, and like so many games are so focused on yung player enjoyment at any cost. You know what I'm saying? Parang you have to play it tries to get you engaged at any cost. Na
Yeah, I
parang
get what you mean. Yeah.
alam mo yun, and it's just um
I
it's too
think
polished. Yun.
I think again, yung trying to engage you, pero the gameplay isn't that fun. Ganun ba yan?
Or like, kuya, a perfect example is any Ubisoft game. It's
Yeah, yeah.
just so polished na, and it's such a. It's
Okay,
not
okay.
any risk. It's not any real risk. Like I've been
You
hearing
always have
about this.
something to
Yeah,
do. They
that's
just
what's scaring
bombard
me
you
about
with
Far.
tasks.
That's what's scaring me about Far Cry 6.
It doesn't
Which
seem good na, no? Kasi parang people are like not hyped about it anymore.
Yeah.
Kasi
We're
Far
burnt
Cry
out.
5
We're burnt
stunk
out.
eh. Far Cry 5 stunk na eh.
And
They're
Pero
not.
here,
They're not moving away from yung Far Cry 3 formula.
formula. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
basically
just-
the same engine.
it's so wild.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of games that break boundaries but aren't fun to play, like I've heard this game called 12 Minutes. Have you guys heard
Oh,
about that?
I shared a video on that in our
Is
group
that
chat. I wanted to try it
ano,
out.
yung
Well, the one
repeated?
Yeah,
Yeah,
parang
with
nasa
Willem
time loop ka.
Dafoe, yeah,
Yeah.
and Daisy Ridley and what's his freaking name? The Professor X, whatever his name is.
Ah, you're gonna play it?
James
I might
McAvoy.
play it. I might play it if
Yeah,
it's
I'm not
cheaper.
gonna talk about them because I fucking read the story.
You read the story? I heard it's so
Kasi-
stupid. But
I hear na pangit yung ending, right? It's
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
I know.
You read it then?
No, you know what? It's fine.
No, I just
know.
heard.
Just
I
tell me,
heard.
tell me. I don't
Okay,
care
go.
anymore. Go ahead.
In the end, the cop is the manifestation of your dad. Kasi he's trying to stop the wedding kasi magkapatid kayong dalawa.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is this? I don't like this. What? This is not what I wanted. I don't
Because
want to play this game. What do you mean? What
Holy
does that
crap.
mean?
it's so
What
contrived.
is it? What
kasi-
does it mean? The manifestation. Wait. You have your
Or-
metaphor na the
Explain the
cop
premise
is your
first,
dad.
yeah.
Wait.
Okay, here.
Metaphor is your wait. Let me bago ka mag bago yung truth, just yung crazy shit ko. Like parang so it's the cop is a manifestation. So metaphor yung dad. Pero you're actually brother and sister. So like what the fuck is the point ng metaphor
okay.
yung dad? What the fuck is that?
I didn't explain it well.
So
Kasi
you're
the
not brothers
game,
sister in the game, yeah.
the game starts with you and your wife talking in your anniversary, and at the 12-minute time span, a cop comes in and ties your wife up, and then it loops back to the start. Into the clock turns back to the original. Parang bumalik siya sa dati, and you're aware. Fuck, tangina, tinali yung asawa ko tapos binaril ako sa ulo. What can I do to prevent this? So fuck, okay, ang gagawin ko na lang, ask your wife to like sleep na lang sa bed para ikaw yung magde-deal ng cop. Magde-deal sa cop. And then somehow yung cop just goes directly to the room. Where is she? Where is she? She knocks you out, goes to her room, kills her. And then it loops back again.
I mean, I
So-
love that mechanic.
Yeah, yeah. Pero ang sabi nga daw, the metaphor is it cuts to you talking to your dad. The dad is the metaphor. Yung dad yung cop. Yung dad yung cop. Kasi sinasabi, the cop is trying to stop both of you
From
From-
boning.
Yeah. Kasi magkapatid kayo or some shit.
Bakit magkapatid? Why is that the
Look, I
choice?
just read this on the Wikipedia.
I know eh. It's such a
Now I
weird
really
parang-
want to play it.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
it's ka-
So,
It's so
weird.
This is some Dragon Quest V the movie twist shit. Like it came
Yeah.
out of nowhere. What
No,
is-
pero why is it that? Why it's that? Why is this an anime game? It sounds like an anime
No, it's
game.
real. They're real people. Like
I
it's
know,
top-down.
pero it sounds like an anime plot na parang, you know what I'm saying? Kasi that happens a lot in Japan, yung magkapatid thing. Pero I don't get it when it's like an American thing. Parang, anyway, that sucks. That honestly sounds like some Jonathan Blow shit.
Wait.
na parang
Here.
you can write
Next
art.
episode, River's gonna play it.
I'm
And we'll
gonna
talk
play.
about it in detail.
Uh-uh.
We'll see if I have time to play. If I have money to play it, I'll
Do
see.
you have 12 minutes in your life?
I do want. I mostly want to play it for the performance of Willem Dafoe. I love Willem Dafoe. I'll watch and or play anything he's on.
That actors. What the
But
fuck?
I like
know.
I like yung concept na what can I do to prevent this from happening, and it keeps happening again and again.
Yeah.
Like yung, yeah,
That's interesting.
That's interesting. Yung
Is it
mechanic.
like? Is it? Did they just think of like the worst thing ever para to fuck
then
with the
work
player?
backwards.
Na parang, well, I
Yeah.
guess I really should let this girl die, so I don't have to fuck her. Kasi apparently
there's a-
kapatid ko siya. Yun yung
I
great
know there's
miss.
an ending. There's an ending where you can just kill your sister and then kill yourself. I know there's like stuff like that. It's just
You know, it sounds like it sounds like Old Boy,
I
pero
was gonna
not
say they
good.
forced an old boy. Yeah.
Yun nga. Anyway.
And now I'm just trying to think of like I noticed lately, video game developers love making the player feel like shit. Like they like making you feel like you're a monster. What
Last
is
of
that
Us.
a
You're a
trend?
monster
Last of
for
Us
wanting to
2.
fuck your
Yeah,
sister.
Last
You didn't even
last
know.
yeah.
Last of
Last
Us
of Us Part
2.
Two. Yeah.
Resident
There's
Evil. No. Last of Us
Braid.
2.
They have to
Ghost of
stop
Tsushima.
that. They
Oh
have to
really?
stop
Fucking,
yung ano,
yeah.
they have to stop yung fucking BioShock thing. Kasi
Yeah,
parang, we get it.
Bioshock. That's a good example.
They did it na, and then parang, it's like, and the funny thing nga is, it's still about the player. It's still like a self-centered thing about, you're a monster for
Yeah.
wanting to spend 30
Hot.
hours in a
Yeah.
game relaxing.
Hotline Miami. Have you guys have played or finished Hotline Miami?
I played the
Like
first one.
I love
that.
the
Yeah, that
first
one.
one.
The ending. The real. There's a secret ending where like if you get all the letters, they reveal like why. They're like, why did you do all these murders? No one told you to do it, or like I don't know. It's
Yeah, I saw that.
it's like this whole.
Oh my god, this reminds me of Far Cry 4, man. Like if kasi
Oh
there's a
yeah, yeah,
part where
yeah. That's
you
another
get
one. That's
captured.
another one.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you get captured, kasi may quick time of it na, oh, you can escape. But if you actually wait for like 14 minutes or shit, Pagan Min comes back
You'll
and
return.
shows you
Yeah,
and shows you the grave of your dad, and it just ends. That fucking
and you just have a
rules.
good time. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I just
fucking
want
rules.
I just want to say na parang I was thinking about si Hideo Kojima just now, and I kind of really respect na parang he did Death Stranding and it wasn't a meta thing. Kasi sabi niya, everyone's doing yung meta thing because I did the meta thing. So I'm gonna do something that they will never expect, a boring
Yeah.
game.
A
Giselle. Oh,
straightforward.
Giselle. Oh, Giselle. There are theories of Death Stranding,
I'm
para,
sure
that the
may
ba-
ganun.
Of
that
course
the
there are.
baby
It's a
that the
Kojima
I
game.
know.
baby was his Metal Gear, pare. That's his baby, and you have to transport it, pare, kasi you're taking care of it. And pare, yung monsters who wants the baby, pare, are the masses, pare.
Let's
Like,
go
yeah,
down.
yeah, that's fine.
No, okay, sige. Pero like, I'm just thinking na parang at least it's not saying you're a monster for wanting to deliver these goods across the world. It's like
Ang
it's
ganda
still
nga ng
like,
point nyo, a lot of games really do that shit.
That's
and
true.
it's
Like,
like,
yeah.
so what the fuck? Then why did you make this game? Then why did you make me want to kill these people? Parang that's been done. And like, if you ever
Yeah.
watch a documentary of the making of Hotline Miami, and then you see those two new programmers, they
Yeah.
just look like so they look like metalhead burnouts.
I mean, that's what they look
That's
like in the
Swedish.
game.
They're
So at
Swedish, right,
least,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah. I think they are Swedish. Yeah.
And they were talking about, yeah, we got broken up with, and that's why we made it dark. And then my girlfriend's in the game, the one who broke up with me. And then
Oh.
I'm so dark. We wanted to make the most dark game ever. The top-down arcade, and it's so fun.
And it's so bright and colorful and
I
neon.
love that game. I honestly
love that
really
game
love that
too,
game.
honestly.
But it's like, I forgive that game a lot kasi the gameplay is good. Pero yung story, it's like, I'm so in the middle of it na parang, I guess I am a bad person for
Yeah.
murdering.
But I had fun. I had fun. So I forgive you for making me feel like a piece of shit because I had fun.
That's why I
Oh my-
love Saints Row. Like yung 3 and 4. Like they just make you feel like a badass, and the fucking when you're killing people, it's okay. It's a fucking game. Just
Yeah.
go wild.
I want someone to make like a game na parang is like saying, you're not a bad person for wanting
Yeah,
to
you're a
relax.
good person. You did good things.
Yeah,
Oh, like
ganun.
I remember
Oh,
when like
yeah, well, Spiritfarer, sorry, like that.
yeah,
actually.
Spiritfarer is a good
Oh,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
like to be fair, like Zelda is one of those games, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
make you feel like a
yeah.
hero.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's why Nintendo's still there, honestly, because they're the
It's
last vestige of like you feel good when you play it because they make you feel like a champ.
Yeah, like imagine if, like Nintendo made a game. Hey Mario, you're a piece of shit for killing all these Goombas, pare.
Yeah.
These fucking like they had a family, Mario. No, I had to do it for to save Princess Peach.
Princess
No!
Peach's cake.
Yeah.
Mario.
Fucking-
Oh my god.
Like I'm so glad that Nintendo didn't bow down to memes that were my fucking tension between him and his brother.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
be the best too, Mario. No, I'm
Alam mo-
number one, Luigi. Like,
Alam mo,
yeah, I get-
it's cool that I think I like the meta stuff when it's done good. Like when you were talking about yung Doki Doki, and it really
Yeah.
fucks with
Yeah.
you, diba? Like
Yeah.
it goes far. Pero if it's something like something's gonna be Ubisoft or ganun, parang
It feels weird when it's this is nothing
it feels weird when it's a
just
couple of
when it's
games.
the triple A studio doing it. Like, oh, look at us, we can be meta like the indie people too.
Yeah,
And I was like,
we played Undertale. We can do that shit.
we have Undertale was really good. I like how Undertale could have easily. I mean, it depends on the ending that you get. Because
Pero
the
kung
bad ending, it makes you feel
kung
like a piece of
basura
shit.
ka
But
katulad ko, River,
yeah,
like when you killed
exactly.
everyone.
Yeah,
Your ex.
I did the good ending, so I felt like a
Yeah.
real hero.
I hate that game na to get yung good ending you need yung pie.
What is
Oh,
this?
I
What
mean,
is
it's
this?
not
Beginning.
hard to get. It's not hard to find the pie.
No,
It's
I ate the pie at the beginning. So I had to lock myself. So when I got to the final boss and hindi ko siya matalo, parang, I guess that's the end of
Yeah.
Undertale for me.
That'll River.
For
Like,
all this time.
that's what pissed me off about Dishonored. Like the first one or the second one.
Oh.
Like, because I killed everyone. But you were justified naman. It's not
Yeah.
like na killing them was fucking such a wrong thing, pare. They fucking froze your family fucking and left you for dead. And they make you feel like such a piece of shit for
Yeah.
killing.
As bad as
I
him.
agree. I'm
Yeah.
with you there. Honestly, I'm so pissed off because I love Dishonored,
I
but
love
I'm
it.
so
It's
pissed
fucking
off
great.
that the best parts of the game are locked behind the evil ending. Like, I want to
Yeah,
teleport and slit people's throats
Yeah.
and like pull
I don't
people with
want to choke
tentacles and
them out,
shit.
lang.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
now
game.
I'm bad. It's like it makes you
Yeah.
feel bad for doing the cool
Yeah.
things, and I don't like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pitch a game sa inyo, no? You play si Jesus Christ. And you have to play throughout yung whole life niya. And super overpowered kayo. Anytime na you can kill everyone. You can kill anyone kasi he has God powers, right? Tapos, pero you have to not. Kasi that's not the story,
Yeah,
di ba?
that's the
So
good
you go
ending.
through just trying to go pacifist run even though ikaw na ang pinaka-powerful na character doon. And then you die on the cross. Tapos it just ends. Tapos yung title screen is like God Game by Josel Nicolas. It's like 9 out of 10s. The Metacritic sobrang taas. Parang si Giant Bomb is like, this is the most amazing game ever.
Jeff
This is better
Keighley
than
gives you
Dota.
Game of the
Giselle,
Year.
you're gonna be the next Phil Fish, pare.
Yeah,
You're
you're
not gonna
gonna
Yeah,
be-
I'm
be the
an
next
asshole.
Jonathan Blow.
I'll shave it. I'll shave this mustache. I will.
Phil Fish. What a name.
Oh my god. Okay, ano pa? Okay, I'll just say this then. I think na I like game glitches dati yung like not game glitches. I like secrets in games. It seemed like there were more secrets in games before the internet, you know. And these
That's
days it's like
It's hard. It's so hard not to fucking.
But
make
it's
a
not,
game
they don't
secret.
even put it in eh. Alam mo yun? It's not like, I don't think it's that hard to parang, you have to go kneel at this thing and then go back and forth. They just don't
Oh.
program it kasi they have to finish yung game.
Dude, I faced some bullshit with Dragon Quest 7. I'm still playing the game. I'm at the final dungeon, but before that, there's this
Yo,
dungeon
dude.
where Yeah.
I can't wait for. But by the way, I can't wait for you to play it because that's the game that
dude,
like,
yeah, I'm gonna play 8 like
my favorite.
immediately after. Yeah.
8 is my
There's
favorite.
this puzzle
Dragon
where I
Quest.
have to find like different pieces of a statue, and there's this the mouthpiece is hidden. There's a statue with a giant mouth that's closed and it's blocking the door, and I couldn't for the life of me like figure out why I couldn't open it. I looked it up. I just had to stand in front of it for 7 seconds, and then it opens by itself. Like, how the hell was I supposed to know
You know,
that?
River, kasi your generation really can't sit
Yeah,
still. eh.
no.
Your
That's
generation,
true.
has to sit still. All of this
I always need a
Fortnite and
screen in
string
front of
dancing.
me.
All these TikToks party with fucking 15 second and
What-
60 minutes.
What do you mean
60
TikToks?
seconds.
Why don't you read War and Peace, okay? How about that for a TikTok?
Oh nga, have you heard of Mice and Men?
Andrew, ano nga yung binasa mo?
Lord of the
Stranger in
Flies.
Paradise or something?
Lord of the Flies.
No, also you read like one of those
Brave New
old
World.
time
Brave New World.
New World. It's like,
Oh,
I haven't even read that. Ganun.
But
Oh.
dude, that was the quarantine days where I had nothing to do and I was so fucking depressed. So yeah, let's read Brave New World, which questions your morality.
yeah.
I
That's
will
not-
say I'll recommend like a glitchy novel that I think is.
I'm not
super
reading
cool.
now. Just so
I know.
reading.
Like
No, I
kay
might read
River
it.
to. This kay
Yeah.
River. Find Valis ni Philip K. Dick. I think you'll really appreciate it as a
Valis.
Christian.
Valis
Yeah.
Philadic. I'm looking it up. Oh.
Well, actually, I don't know if it's that good, but I really like it. It's very,
I mean,
it's very.
it's got a 3.9 out of 5 on Goodreads, so I might read it.
No, it's put a number on it anyway. Yun lang.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried reading this kanina, pero I gave up.
What is
Stories by Neil Gaiman, and fuck,
Ah.
I can
I
get
like
through
the
it.
drawings there.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty cool. My fucking moth. Yeah, pretty cool.
I don't know. I feel
Dude,
like si Neil
honestly,
Gaiman, it's like a certain age. I feel like ganun. You're a 30-year-old man. Ganun.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Fuck.
What's this fucking
Oh,
what's
yeah.
this fucking twice divorcee talking about the magic in the world? Fuck this
It's not
guy.
about twice. It's not about twice. Pero
No.
Since-
Si Neil Gaiman got
all
divorced
he heard was
twice.
twice. That's how you
Oh.
know. That's
Neil
Pero by
Gaiman
the way-
got divorced twice.
Twice is gonna come out with their single. It's October 1. It's called The Feels. It's their first English release. So guys, watch that. And one more thing. Fuck, I really have ADHD. I fucking forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yes, I watched Miley Cyrus's cover of "Nothing Else Matters" by Metallica. You guys should watch it.
Good.
It's pretty cool,
She has a great heavy metal voice, actually. I have
Actually.
to admit. Yeah.
dude. She
Dude,
fucking
I'll
really.
just say, Party in the USA, fucking classic. I still like
Yeah,
that song.
Honestly, dude, Jesse J wrote that song. That's how you know it's a
Jesse
good-
J,
certified
Dude,
classic.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
She
who the fuck
freaking
is
that?
she sang it's all about the money, money, money. You know, the
Oh!
money. Gotta
Ano
make
ba?
Ah!
the world dance. Price tag. Yeah,
Jessie
she
J.
did that.
Favorite song in a sister.
Oh yeah, dude. Jesse J made the cover of "Part of Your World" by
No way.
yung Disney song. Yeah.
Ah,
I have been really
Here we
into dun sa Millen Collin cover nila Tony Hawk and then Steve Caballero na parang yung No Cigar. And like, ngayon ko lang naintindihan yung lyrics. Yung there's like, yung part ng lyrics na parang let me look it up lang. You guys,
Jesse J wrote that. I love Jesse. Do it like a brother. Do it like
yeah,
a
she did
dude.
that one. Yeah.
That was pretty dope. Yeah, dude, just listen to "Part of Your World." Like she blows that song out of the water, buddy.
She has a great voice. I
Yeah,
wish
she-
she was more. I don't know. I haven't really heard from her.
Ah, she's
in a
pretty
while.
famous now. Let's be
Fair enough.
honest.
She made her million. So like I.
Yeah. She's got a body like a Cadillac. You know who's underrated? Because I think as a vocalist, because she was on Nickelodeon shows and she played the dumb girl every time. I think Ariana Grande. My pipes
Ariana
are full-
Grande has
Yeah, she is.
amazing.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
I love
amazing voice.
Next.
Mhm.
I love Next. I'm on her side. I fucking hate Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson
think
can
so.
choke on a fucking dick.
Pete
Man.
What,
Davidson.
was he a dick? I like his
Well,
comedy.
He cheated
actually-
on her. He cheated
What
on
did
her.
he? Oh,
Ah,
he, did,
okay.
he also cheated on her,
Yeah.
and like didn't he like make fun of who's that guy who killed himself?
Yeah, he made a bad joke about no. Yeah, that guy who killed himself. I forgot his
Yeah,
name too.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Robin Williams.
No,
No,
the rapper,
Her ex-boyfriend who unfortunately
that-
committed
that-
suicide.
You know him,
That's
right?
shitty.
The white
That's
rapper,
Oh fuck, Mac Miller.
Mac Miller. He made a
Yeah.
bad Mac Miller joke. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. No.
Yeah. Well, no,
father
it's
died
not.
naman nung-
It's not that he
His
just
father
made a
died
bad
naman in
joke,
9/11.
And
I'll
I-
give him a pass.
So it evens out. It evens out.
Yeah, it evens
No,
out.
it's not that he just made a bad joke about si Mac Miller. It's more na, dude, you're with Ariana Grande. Why would you make fun of yung ex na who just killed himself?
Yeah, that's
I know.
that-
Yeah,
that's
like
pretty shitty.
in two
That's pretty
levels.
shitty.
That's why his head
That's pretty
explodes in the Suicide Squad. That's why.
His head explodes in the Suicide. I was so happy din namatay siya agad sa Suicide Squad. kasi
Yeah, like
parang,
immediately.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like
It's so
him.
violent.
Like, when he
Okay,
died.
yeah. I didn't know this info
No.
about him.
No,
But
dude,
I
it's
like-
fine. It's like
I like
first
his
10
stand-up,
seconds of the movie.
Yeah, I
He's
like
a funny
his
guy.
stand-up.
I gotta
He was
admit.
stand-up.
Yeah.
He started as a stand-up
think-
comedian.
I think
Yeah.
he's too handsome. you
No,
know,
he's not. No, he's not.
He's too
Ladies and
cool,
gentlemen,
dude.
coming to the stage, Lips and Teeth.
I knew you were gonna say that. I thought you were gonna say liver lips. Gonna
Yeah.
no, but like he's still. It's like parang can you not? This is what you should be saying, Andren. As the comedian. No, it's like that. Parang can you not be too cool and like also be the funny guy? Because you already have tattoos. You don't
Yeah,
need
yeah.
this. Ganon.
And he has a big
You
dick.
already
though.
have Ariana Grande. Can you
And
Oh,
not?
he
yeah, I
has a
heard
big
that
dick,
too,
though.
Andren. Yeah.
He has a big dick.
He probably does. He does.
Yeah.
He looks pretty cool. Okay, ito yung nakita ko lyrics. I always thought na parang I don't care where I belong no more. What we share or not, I will ignore. Dun sa part ng song. I always thought na parang it was I don't care where I belong no more. What we share last night, I will ignore. So I thought it was like a dude na nakipag-sex with some random chick or dude, ganon. Not judging. And it's like, I thought it was about the morning after. No, it's about being yourself and being
What
true
song
to
is this?
yourself. Melancholy No Cigar, ganon. And I like,
Ah,
it's so funny to me kasi parang, like si Tony Hawk can sing, sort of.
I didn't know that.
Bagay yung voice niya.
Yeah, I
for-
didn't know this.
and you know, I like it. That's it. Let's finish up
Yeah.
the thing with the
Yeah.
I guess word association.
Our
Okay.
favorite game that we're still doing,
Doing-
surprisingly.
Doing it.
I'll go first. Can I go first?
Okay. Go.
A S S.
Choose sino una.
Ikaw muna, River.
Oh shoot. ASS. God. America. That was a mistake. America.
Walang tiwala eh.
Hindi kasi America, dapat magiging political na or some
I
shit.
know. I can't say like America sure sucks. I can't say that. Can I say that?
You could say it. It's fine.
I just said it.
You could
America
say
sure
it.
sucks. There you go.
Okay.
There's
Oh,
my
yeah.
political statement.
And sister sex. Yun na nasasabihin ko.
That was the
Ah.
ending of 12
Um,
minutes.
I have, you know me, River, I like insult shit.
No,
And
dude.
sobrang nakakatawa yung sinabi ni Giselle.
Yes.
That rules, buddy. Yeah, that rules.
Okay, just so you go.
That's how you go.
Okay.
Like a 4-letter.
JSKA.
JSKA.
You go, Andren.
Yeah, thank you. Don't pick me.
JSKA.
Just say killer advice.
Oh,
That's good.
That's pretty good. I like that.
I want to see that like as a poster on a therapist's wall. It says just say killer advice.
Seems like
Yeah,
a
dude.
bumper sticker papunta sa Woodstock 99. eh.
Yeah, dude, I'm a therapist. I'm a therapist and listen to Crazy Town, pare. Man, yeah, hell yeah. Do this shit, dude.
JSKA. Giselle sure kicks ass.
Hell yeah.
Eh,
Well,
that-
I'm
si
gonna give
Andren
River.
wins just by I can't accept yung
You
Yeah,
can't
you're
accept the
pandering.
compliment.
You're
That's why
pandering, River.
I sure
Yeah,
am.
River. Yeah, but when you're a stand-up, River, like I'll give you advice. Don't pander to the crowd.
Yeah.
I think. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
I
Yeah, I
do-
should
I-
have known. I should
Hey,
have known
River.
Giselle wouldn't have taken
River,
the
I always
compliment.
pander to the crowd. Don't.
I have a quandary. Na-realize ko parang the way a director could pander to me is if he doesn't pander to me. It's like, ooh, I like
Oh,
this. He's
wow.
not giving me what I want. What is
Negging
this?
works.
Bioshock?
Negging works.
This cock and ball torture of a film sure is making
my
me happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
good.
my turn. L M F A O.
I hate you fucking so much.
Who was first last time?
Ako.
Okay, just you
Okay,
go.
I'll go. And then
LMFAO.
LMFAO. Lord, may forgive our atrocities. That's cool. I
No,
love
dude,
it.
it's LMFAO, not OA.
Let me
Our.
write it down.
Ow!
LMFAO. Lord may forgive all.
Ah,
Lord may forgive all omissions. Oh, tayo na. Pwede ba?
there you go. That's pretty good. Lay it on me, Andren.
Okay.
Our.
Losers may find oracle.
I thought you were gonna say orifice.
I'm
Gonna
gonna
be
be that
sleeping.
oracle for losers.
Oracle.
Giselle. I'm gonna be the king of the losers one day, Giselle. I'm
It
gonna
sounds like
find
the
broken people, pare, who can
that sounds
find
like
a
the
place
plot of like
to call
Matrix
home.
Reloaded.
Yeah,
I downloaded pala yung Oracle of Seasons. I want to play those two games.
Okay.
it's a good, it's a
I
fucking
know.
good game.
It's one of those
I'm gonna give it
underrated
to.
stuff.
Who am I gonna give it to? You know what? Giselle stumbled a bit in the beginning, but he brought it home, I guess. when
Yeah,
he said-
actually,
Hour.
Yes, I'll give it to Giselle.
yeah.
All right.
That's been
Be good.
Gaming Gamers, everyone. Do you guys, ikaw, Anjan, do you have like a, what's the to happen
Oh,
tomorrow? You got a red thing?
Tomorrow sa stream ni just type Red Oliero. We are gonna be interviewing Dick Gordon, which we are
I
not
know that's
equipped.
so wild.
We're not gonna be equipped for fucking.
Try not
I'm
to make
thi-
a dick joke. That's gonna be so hard, dude.
We are gonna do it.
Oh, okay, good
Yeah.
for you.
You're gonna
Hindi
do
na
it.
ako isa. You wanna snip it? Sinabi ko,
Go, go,
Dick,
go. I
Good.
wanna-
Give us a teaser.
I
Mr.
wanna
Dick
taste.
Gordon. Mr. Dick Gordon, marami ka na bang pinatalsik sa bad politics?
That's good. I
Yeah.
approve.
So, yeah. Hopefully, after I do that joke, hindi ako madamputan ng fucking van. But I can't help myself. I need to fucking
Yeah.
say it.
I mean,
How about you,
yeah,
Chris?
his campaign slogan was like, si Dick lang
Hindi,
matatag or
ipasok
matigas.
Hindi, ipasok sa Senado.
Pasok.
Yung-
Yeah,
yung-
si Dick ipasok. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
He knows. But anyway.
Yeah,
I mean-
I'm just gonna be caught in the sperm of the moment. So that's Okay.
Sperm. Okay.
best fun pa rin pala, Giselle, yung sa mga kaibigan mo, si AJ. Tapos yun yung isa, si Noel, like yung Modern Times. That's the best
Yes.
fun about Seaman ever.
Thank you guys. This has been Gaming Gamers. Join us. We should also really should say every Tuesdays. Thank you at 9. Good night. Bye.
I hate you, Red.